Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jane Seymour is opening up about something many fans never expected to hear her talk about again: the joy of finding love in a completely unexpected chapter of her life, and the surprising way it all unfolded. For decades, audiences have watched Jane captivate the world on screen, portraying everything from romantic heroines to strong, complex women. But what many people often forget is that behind all the fame, behind the polished interviews and red carpet glamour, Jane Seymour is simply a woman who has lived through triumphs, heartbreaks, reinventions, and moments where she genuinely wondered if love would ever find her again. And now she's sharing how, against all odds, it did. According to Jane, this new relationship wasn't something she planned, searched for, or even imagined. She described the experience almost like being nudged by fate, as if the universe stepped in when she least expected it and placed someone in her path who brought comfort, joy, and companionship at a time when she wasn't actively seeking any of it. For years, Jane focused on her career, her philanthropic work, her art, and especially her children and grandchildren. Romance wasn't something she was chasing. In fact, she often expressed that she had made peace with the idea that her love life might remain in the past. But then, out of nowhere, a simple moment changed everything. Jane revealed that she met her new partner in a completely surprising way, through something so ordinary and unplanned that even she laughed while recalling it. She wasn't at a glamorous Hollywood event or a charity gala. She wasn't introduced by a friend or a colleague in the entertainment industry. Instead, it happened through a casual, everyday interaction that turned into a conversation, then a connection, and slowly a meaningful bond. The unexpected nature of it is part of what makes her so excited to share the story. She didn't see it coming, and that's exactly why it feels so special to her. As Jane explains it, the relationship began simply, naturally, and without the pressure that often comes with celebrity dating. There were no expectations, no awkward first meeting nerves, and no plans to impress each other. It was a moment where two people were simply themselves, and something clicked. She has said that one of the things she values most about this new relationship is how honest, grounded, and real it feels. There's no performance, no pretending, no need to shape herself into anyone else's version of who she should be. Instead, she feels fully seen and appreciated for who she is now, at this stage of her life, with all the experiences that shaped her along the way. Jane has also opened up about the comfort she feels with her partner. She describes him as someone who understands her world without being consumed by it. Someone who appreciates her work but also cherishes the quiet moments that have nothing to do with Hollywood. She's talked about enjoying simple things together, long conversations, shared hobbies, relaxing evenings, and the kind of effortless companionship that doesn't demand constant effort to maintain. For someone who has lived a large portion of life under a spotlight, finding a connection rooted in simplicity feels refreshing and deeply fulfilling. What makes Jane's story even more inspiring is the message it carries. She's been candid about the fact that life hasn't always been smooth when it comes to love. She has experienced heartbreak, complicated relationships, and moments of uncertainty. There were times she wondered whether lasting love was possible for her. And yet, she never closed herself off completely. She never stopped believing that life still had the potential to surprise her, even if she wasn't actively searching for romance. That openness, even if quiet and unspoken, allowed something new to find its way in. Jane has mentioned that what draws her most to this relationship is the sense of peace it brings. She often emphasizes that the connection didn't grow out of grand gestures or dramatic moments. It developed through genuine care, shared values, and mutual respect. Her partner is described as kind, thoughtful, steady, and someone who brings joy without adding complication. That sense of emotional balance is something she says she cherishes deeply. Another thing she loves is that her partner brings out a playful, light-hearted side of her. Fans often see Jane as elegant, poised, and polished, but those close to her know she's also warm, funny, and full of energy. In this new relationship, she feels free to be all those things without restraint. She's even shared that they laugh together constantly, and that this lightness makes her feel youthful, no matter her age. It's not about trying to feel young. It's about enjoying the feeling that comes naturally when you're with someone who makes you happy. Jane's story has resonated deeply with fans because it reflects a universal truth. Love doesn't have an expiration date. It doesn't follow a strict timeline or fade just because someone has lived through many chapters already. In fact, Jane believes that finding love later in life can be even more meaningful. She talks about how, at this stage, she knows herself better than ever. She understands what she wants, what she values, and what she refuses to compromise on. She has said many times that she never expected to find this kind of companionship again. She was content on her own. She had a full life, her family, her work, her passions. But then this person entered her world and added something she didn't even realize she'd been missing. The gratitude she feels has made her approach the relationship with tenderness and appreciation instead of fear or hesitation. She has also talked about how supportive her partner is of her career. Even though Jane still works actively in television and film, he never makes her feel like she has to choose between her personal life and her professional one. Instead, she says he celebrates her successes, encourages her creativity, and reminds her that it's never too late to pursue new opportunities. As she continues sharing glimpses into this new chapter, Jane's message is clear. Love can arrive at any time in any form, in the most unexpected ways. And when it does, embracing it with an open heart can bring joy that feels both new and familiar at the same time. For fans who have followed Jane Seymour for years, seeing her this happy is truly heartwarming. Her journey has been filled with ups and downs, yet she speaks about this new relationship with a softness and sincerity that shows just how much it means to her. She's not rushing it, not overthinking it, and not trying to force it into a specific mold. She's simply enjoying it. Every laugh, every conversation, every moment of connection. In a world where many people feel pressured to meet certain milestones by certain ages, Jane Seymour is a shining reminder that life doesn't follow a script. Love doesn't have deadlines. Happiness doesn't expire. And sometimes, the most beautiful chapters begin when you stop trying to write them and simply allow them to happen. Jane has said multiple times that she hopes her story encourages others who might feel like love has passed them by. Whether someone is healing from heartbreak, rebuilding after loss, or simply navigating life alone, Jane wants people to know that it's never too late for a new beginning. And as she continues enjoying this surprising, joyful chapter, she proves that love, real, meaningful love, can bloom at any moment, even when you least expect it. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.